One wheel is out. That's right. It's time for a campground review. Look at how long the site is. More about this in a minute. I gotta head to the front. We're a quarter mile back, so it'll be a bit. We are at the Moose Hillock Camping Resort outside of Lake George, which is upstate New York. We are continuing our upstate New York little adventures and finding these unique RV parks. And this one, if you like the movie Goonies, has an odd tie-in, but let me share with you that in a minute. Entrance, wide open. Wide open, like so much room. They basically got 4 incoming lanes that you can use to check in, and then you got your return lane. But the cool part comes from up here. There's actually 2 Moose Hillock type resorts. I believe one's in New Hampshire and one is right outside Queensbury, New York. So it's just down the road, right outside there. There's actually right outside of this park, right when you come in, you can go miniature golfing, which is pretty cool, a little place there. Check-in area is up here, and this right here is pretty fun. I don't know how much copyright I'm gonna get with music up here because they're always playing music. Well, we're gonna do our best. But the pool, believe it or not, is modeled off of the Goonies movie. And so is the Moose Hillock in New Hampshire. They have the pirate ship in the New Hampshire one, and this one is like the lagoon. And it's an amazing, amazing pool area. They do all kinds of stuff. Very family friendly here. And let me just kind of take you through just this area in general, and then we'll kind of go see what the sites are like. They do rent a lot of golf carts in this resort. Probably almost need one, or you need to bring electric bikes because you're gonna be staying way back in the back end of the park, completely secluded. And then you get to come up here, but you can get your golf cart, come up, plug it in, do all that fun stuff. But everything is right here by the family center, including a great place to host your RV rallies. So you have that opportunity. The RV Rally Center is right next to the pool. And they do host quite a few different rallies here. Not only do they do rallies, they also host different things for the family. Like last night, there was a magician. They also do movie night, which is actually pretty cool right there on the water. It is one of the largest heated pools in the upstate New York area for families. So they'll host events and have pool parties from like 7 to 10 o'clock at night, that type of thing. It's pretty neat. And then you have your family area that's up here that all the kiddos can hang out and play on the different things. Basketball courts, your laundry is just around this corner. So the main entrance area, when you come in, all the main activities are right here. They have bungalows. They also have like these little tent things that go over that you can rent. So everything is right in this area. I'm gonna take you up, let you see inside this where their kids are playing video games, and let you see some of the pool activities, and then we'll head on down to the other part. The arcade is pretty cool, I gotta admit. You probably can't hear me. Then you got an area where you can order food. Ice cream, Dippin' Dots. Yeah, this pool is pretty amazing. They don't have the waterfalls on right now. That's going on because they're just getting started for the day. I'm in a jacket because when I ride on gravel, if I fall, man, I don't want to get all scarred up. So I'm a little toasty at the moment, but we're gonna go down here so I can show you the different RV spots. I think you'll be really surprised. Just on the other side over here is the laundry facilities, and they're actually really great facilities. There's probably 15, 20 different washers and dryers. So you have that. Main intersection road here. Right when you come in and check in, there's the hut. There's all the pool and all the amenities up on the front, including this camp store, which is a great camp store. And then over here, right to the side, is where your laundry facilities are. Again, super wide, nothing, it's great for big rigs. Everything is asphalted up to a point, and then everything turns to gravel. But these sites, I've never seen sites like these in any RV park that we've been to. So I'm just gonna show you just right here before I even get down the road. This is an average site, okay? Still on concrete. Look how, I'm just choosing the first one, 504. Look how wide this is. I don't even think, this doesn't even give it justice, right? It is so wide, it is so big. A lot of these sites you can not only put your RV, you can park, people are parking 2 and 3 cars next to themselves, putting up tents towards the back of them. And then every site is secluded. Like every site has trees all the way around it. So you don't even see any of your neighbors. That's the whole park. And there's over 300 different RV sites here. It is amazing. Some sites are super long, and then they go long and then they widen out like this site does, like ours is that way. And I'll show you that here in a second. This is an amazing little find for sure. I'm gonna take you down, and since the park's so big, there's different bathhouses located in different areas, of course. This is just, it's just a weird, I kind of am tongue-tied a little bit because we didn't expect it when we came in. Now, I guess, hold on, let me get down here a little bit. They do have cabins scattered around. Here's one of the rest areas that you have shower rooms. We're actually down this hill here. It's the first right. And then here's some cabins. But I know this isn't going to show you very much, but there's a hump here where the water, so he puts these humps in these berms. Well, the berms are fine. The problem comes into play is that our RV is a, when you made the tilt to go down the hill, we actually bottomed out a little bit because of how low we sit. So when you are looking for your sites, there's another way down this way. We just didn't know that. But it is something to consider because the whole RV park is on kind of different. Now the roads they're not bad by any means. I mean, they're super wide. You're not running into anything. It's a little bit of a drop off here. Coming out of here, we don't go this way because it's too steep. We're gonna go another way out that goes around, and it's a gradual. So if I had to give that as that's probably one of your things you got to look out for. This park is super quiet at night. You're completely secluded. Even in the cabins, you're secluded. I'm gonna go down this way, and I'll take you to where our site is. Every site is got its own individual area. Now, if you're doing a rally here, that can be good and bad because a lot of times in rallies, you kind of want to all be close together and hang out and stuff, but you can hang out at different sites. I think quiet time's 11 o'clock at night. It's fun, especially as how hot things can be. To be in trees, it's nice to have the shade as well. Internet, there is no internet here. I guess that would be another thing. We are getting internet through the trees with our Starlink system. But there is not very good internet. There's okay cell reception on your cell phone, but not great. Like if you're gonna work from this park, you're gonna have to have an outsource means to make sure that you have stable connection. A lot of people that are coming here are staying here for a family event, and they're here for, 5, 6, 7 days. Great family park. Okay, let's go down and see our site. It might be surprising. I mean, look at this Class A, all this room. even if you're in a little travel trailer. A lot of the people are putting up their tents and stuff, but there's so much room. I just never have had this much room in an RV park. Look at, they've got 2 tents, 2 cars, and that's a Fusion toy hauler. So we're at the bottom of this hill. We're in the, I think we're in the 700s. Yeah, we're in the 700. I never know our RV site. That doesn't surprise you. We're in the 700 section. They elected, because we're so big, but we can fit in any of these. I don't think they realize how big their sites are. I mean, we could fit in this site. We were able just to come around the corner, and then I literally just lined up and shot right back through the trees. And right, it doesn't look like there's much room, but the Mac is on one side, and we've been driving the Bronco on the other side, going around and parking next to the RV. It's kind of crazy. You can't even, this is the first time we've been in an RV park that we've been kind of just like completely off grid and nobody even knows where we're at. They see the Mac as they go by and they're like, wow, that's big. We haven't been running the wall either. Nobody really knows we're back here. This is site 728 if you're gonna look on their map. But see how it's just straight back and then it just widens out. It's so big that the owner, Ed, came by, super Christian family that owns these 2 parks. So we should support them, of course. He's like, why did you park in the middle? Like, there's so much room on the side. I'm like, Ed, the site's so big. It just is easier for me not to be close to any trees. I just would rather be in the middle. That's how big it is. And we're still parked over to the Bronco. Yeah, it's fun. What you're gonna find is most of the fire pits are, this is a cool idea, I think, because it radiates heat back. But I guess being in a forest, that makes a difference. Just do some big boulders, which is awesome. And then we literally just push back and put the deck down. And I mean, it's such a unique experience. Again, Starlink's working. Believe it or not, our Starlink dish is mounted in the center. We have a permanent dish that sits flat on top of the RV. So it's mounted right up there behind that speaker. And so there are some obstructions that are up there, you can see with the trees. But quite honestly, it's about a 85% huge fast speeds, and then every about 15% of the time, because of the obstructions, we'll lose signal. That's my only complaint. I guess if I would have maybe centered over this way more, I could have probably been more obstructed. But there's some sites that don't have this many tree covers on top. So, a great find. Moose Hillock. Don't ask me what Hillock means, because I don't know what a hillock means. I should ask them. If you're going to come to the upstate New York area and go to Lake George, we went and were able to go to Saratoga Springs to go to the oldest horse track. They run 40 races a year, and they do 5 days a week, and I think they go for almost 8 weeks. So it's a unique experience to do up here. Then you have the towns, the places to go eat, Lake George, Lake Placid, all the different stuff up this direction is just fabulous to hang out and do. We've been relaxing for a little bit here before our next event, and so we've been enjoying just some solitude in the trees. Camping, in essence. Usually we don't make the campground the place, the destination. Usually we're always out going to places. But for once, I think we just kind of just chilled here at the campground, went out and did a couple of things and just relaxed the rest of the time. Sometimes I guess you need that. I mean, that's why you're RV living anyway, right? So look up Moose Hillock price. That could be another downside. It's a little on the higher price side. 140s, 160 range, I do believe. But because it is more of a destination type place and it's like a resort type place, and there's magicians and bands and swim up movie nights, and it is amazing for the family. So well worth the price, bringing a family and doing all that stuff. And if you just want to come and be quiet out in the middle, it's good for that too. All right, if you enjoy these campground reviews, leave a comment below. I'm glad to do them as we get an opportunity and travel for big rig stuff, and we'll keep you up to date. So like, comment, subscribe, be a doer of all things. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. So I'm out.